All right, hey Taurus. So I'm doing the Friday night message read. This is going to be messages from their mind, heart, and soul. So you're going to know this is your read by your energy and how you feel about this person. So if that doesn't resonate, please check your other placements, you guys. And I'm not pulling any of the past, so we're not going to see that about this connection. You're going to know if it's your read. All right. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope you guys will subscribe if you feel inclined to do so, if you like my energy. And it's a 30-day intention read. So let's see what comes through. What is Taurus's energy? Your energy, Taurus. So I feel like you're all about taking care of yourself right now. The Seven of Wands is just having to defend your own beliefs and just really taking care of yourself, defending yourself. It could be too that you're not thinking of anybody else but this person that's coming through on your mind space. So there you go, cross watcher. I feel like a lot of people cross watch Taurus reads. Anyways, so for whatever has happened or transpired within you or this person's energy, I feel like you're moving away from feeling conflicted or confliction on your heart when it comes to the dynamic, the relationship, or the connection that comes through. All right, so anything that worried you in the past when it comes to this connection, when it comes to the either coming together or not, I feel like you're putting your fears aside and you're just moving forward. All right, that's what the Six of Swords is all about, moving away from muddy situations. So being able to move past all the bullshit and the drama and just kind of be on your own path. You're setting yourself free from any conflicts, of the past. I'm not dealing with that no more. Some of you guys could be developing some different ideas, discovering new potential within you, removing self-limiting beliefs, and even taking on a more spiritual path when it comes to who you are and what you're going through right now. That Page of Wands is all about the spiritual path, and it could be too that you just feel that this is a soul level connection coming through, and this person had their role, all right, in this union by helping you develop that, or making you or helping you see clearly. So let's see how you feel about this person. How does Taurus feel about this person? You are having some low energy when it comes to this person. So your thoughts, Taurus, I feel is like you're carrying a lot, you're going through a lot right now, and I feel like you're overall, you could see this person as somebody who's heartbroken. All right, you could see this person as somebody who has a closed off heart space, somebody who's not allowed to let you in. It could be that you see that this person can sense that within you. All right, especially if you guys did have some sort of a large blowout. Okay, if you guys had a pretty big argument, I mean that could be what's driving this energy right here, and you could just be wanting to move away from that because of the hurt and the pain that you're going through when it comes to this connection. How you feel about them, it could be too that this person, and as far as your sense goes, that they're just that something's happened that was big enough to where they don't want to let you in. You could look at them as somebody who's coming through as heartbroken, all right, and just maybe even done with the connection. So, you know, it could be something that you did. It could be something that you guys mutually did that caused the disconnection. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I do feel like you had a pretty big blow up with this person, and I feel like the connection, it could have been newer with that Page of Wands. It could be an established new connection. You know what I mean? It could be that everything was felt really deeply, but it kind of went south in one way, opposite of what you thought it was going to be. So let's see who this person is. What is this person's energy? Who's coming through for Taurus? Who is coming through? So you could have a Taurus coming through. That's what the Two of Pentacles represents. All right, you could have somebody that is a Taurus. You could have a Gemini that you're dealing with. And you could have an Aquarius that you're dealing with. All right, so it could be any of those. It does not have to be. But what I feel is this person's energy, they go back and forth. So, you could have been dealing with somebody who was essentially playing with energy, your emotions, the love space, the heart space. All right. It could just be that this person's actually dealing with a lot right now. And even in your energy coming through, It could be that something in your past that's even going on with you is preventing you from coming into this connection with this person. So just really think about the whole dynamic and all the aspects of what's going on in your life, because you could be going through something extensive enough to where you can't be with this person right now because of whatever is kind of transpiring behind the scenes that this person's not aware of. Their energy is they're going back and forth to the universe on whether they want the connection to be established with you or not. That's what I feel. And it could be too that they're dealing with just a lot. Okay. The reason why I say that is because this King of Swords energy is somebody who keeps themselves pretty busy. All right. This person could run their own show. They could have their own business. They could be a higher up when it comes to their work. But I do feel like they're worried. They're all not worried, but focused on stability, income, business, and just really, I do feel like they want to talk to you, but the boundaries need to be clear and set, honest, open, and trusted communication coming through with that King of Swords. All right. I do feel like this person's very much open to the idea and thought of a new beginning or establishing a new path with you. Um, I feel like that energy is coming through on you, but I also feel like they could be too wondering if it's best to leave it in the past, because we got that two of coins coming through. So back and forth, back and forth. Am I going to start something new with Taurus, or am I going to start something new somewhere else, or am I just going to focus on myself? All right, so let's see what's blocking this person from coming in. What's blocked that has come out on like every single read, that Page of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of air, so you could be dealing heavily with an air sign. What's blocking this person from coming through is basically they don't trust the situation right now as it sits. All right, you guys have had something that has basically destroyed trust within each other, or the dynamic, and if it's not with each other, definitely there's some wounds and healing in the past, opposite of each other, that needs to be taken care of. All right, this person, for what's blocking them from coming in, this is like lies, cheating, it's deceitful behavior. It could just simply be that this person doesn't trust love and they are too guarded when it comes to letting somebody in. The Page of Swords is dealing with people who are all talk and no action, and that could be their energy or yours just as well. So, but ultimately, I do see this person wants happiness. They want the fulfillment with you, but they're allowing basically their ego and fears to kind of take over. It could be too, Taurus, that you just don't want to reach out to this person, and they're not going to reach out, and you guys are just kind of butting heads when it comes to that sense. All right, so let's see what this person wants to tell you. Let's get some messages from their mind. Messages from their mind. All right. They can see a big picture with you. All right. Messages from this person's 3D mind is, you know what? We have the potential to have it all. That Pentacles coming through is just a huge card when it comes to wishes. And this person just says, I can see a lot of fulfillment when it comes to putting my life and mixing it in with yours. All right. I can see you as a future. I can see you as a best friend. I can see you as a partner. I can see us really just achieving everything that we want to when it comes to our dreams. The financial stability, the love, the big ticket items that make people happy, fairness and equality, wishes being fulfilled is what I can see with you. And that's what's coming through this person's mind space. When it comes to stability, finances, and incomes, sometimes two is better than one, and this person looks at you guys as a teammate. So let's see what the heart space says. Messages from the heart space. So coming from this person's heart, it's basically saying, can we have a redo? We've both have had shitty moments in life. We've both had a shitty life. We've both had, and dealt probably with each other even in shittier ways that we could have handled. But you know what? In the heart space, if we can just learn to release all the cords of the past and even forgive each other, learning from failure, learning from our mistakes so that we can move forward. If we put our best foot forward, we can develop a beautiful, beautiful future. All right. This person's heart space is like, we just need to, once we take away everything from the past that doesn't suit this relationship dynamic, we make room to actually let love in, regardless of any pains and hurts that have come through before leading up to now and before our relationship dynamic ever came to play a part. All right. I feel like their heart space is saying, I think about you every day. I'm sending warm energy out to the universe, and I'm thinking of you in really, really positive terms. That's what I'm doing right now. And that's what this person's heart space says, no matter what their ego body says. So I'm going to pull to see what the soul message, the spirit message is. The spirit message. Look at that. So the spirit message is the 5D aspect of this person. And in the 5D aspect, what happens is our 3D bodies can't see the parallel. So this person is not even probably recognizing that this is what their spirit energy is trying to help them with, trying to say to them. All right. But basically what's coming through for you, what you need to know now from this person's soul and spirit is I have had pains in the past. My emotions have been ran up and down the street, and I'm just trying to work on repairing them. I'm trying to focus on myself. I'm trying to grow in such a way that my projections of my past will not hurt you. And this is all about releasing past insecurities, past judgments, so that I can move forward. I feel like this person's spirit energy is saying that there is no intentions to hurt you or to hurt myself moving forward. But I know that if we're going to be a success, I do have to move away and learn how to heal, move away from the negative thoughts, the negative thinking, and heal so that I can be basically a wish fulfillment moving forward, a star, a gem. I want to be a diamond. But I know in order to be that diamond, I have to get rid of all this shit that floats around in my head because I don't want to project that onto you. And some of you guys could have very well had that interaction where insecurities get the best of us and we just lash out. And I feel like this person is actually coming into this recognition that if that's happened between you guys, most likely it was not deserved by you. It's coming from a different place. And in this person's soul energy, their spirit energy, their spirit body says, well, I'm moving away from those thoughts and that way of thinking so that I can be a success. All right. So let's just see what the next 30 days brings you guys. The next 30 days for Taurus. So there's some pictures that are not being revealed to you guys right now, but you know what, in the 30 days passing, in the next 30 days time, there's going to be a huge clarity that comes through to this connection. And I do feel like you guys are hitting the notes of the spiritual aspects. I just feel like it's baby steps all the way around. So in spiritual terms, when you have a soul connection, there's going to be things that we have to do to release the past, especially for those soul connections that come through really deep. And you want them to be a success. In order for them to be a success, we have to basically release any and all past expectations and how we were or how we are as humans. We can't bring the relationship, the failed and the shitty relationships from parents and grandparents and siblings and exes into new relationships. That's why they fail. So basically, I feel like there's going to be a healing essence brought to you and this person over the next 30 days. And what you haven't seen or what you have not been able to see is going to be revealed by way of you guys communicating. Talking about how you feel, especially if talking is something that doesn't happen very clearly or openly in this connection. Okay, so communication's coming through, and I feel like you guys will actually clear some air on how deep you truly feel about each other. All right, so let's see who we're talking to. And just remember, you guys, the energy is pulled from the cards. The tiles for the initials are just for fun. But they do have meaning to some of you guys. We have E, H, X, L, M, J, Y, and Z. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care.